What's up, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint back with another Omnibus haul. Got 3 Omnis, an oversized hardcover, and some trades, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm a little under the weather, but I really wanted to knock out this video, and I wanted to bring some of these downstairs to start reading. First of all, Immortal Hulk Trade Paperback Volume 4. Reading this will get me caught up to where I have the single issues, and then I'll be able to continue them weekly or monthly. Collects issues 16 through 20 of Immortal Hulk. This had a $16 cover price. Alex Ross art on the covers and on the front of the trade. I enjoy this. It's definitely a different take on Hulk. Gets kind of weird with like weight loss Hulk with extra skin Hulk, but I don't know. I'm interested to continue reading it. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so man, really cool that Alex Ross has done covers for every issue of this run so far. They also used the cover for the trade. This is titled Abomination. It's a really thin trade paperback. Alex Ross is the man, though. Like I said, issues 16 through 20. So we'll knock this out. Take a look at some of the artwork in here, which is okay. I wish it was all Alex Ross. A lot of deformed-looking Hulk like this throughout this run, though. He's a very twisted version of Hulk. But like I said, it's a nice, interesting new take, so I'm with it. Alright, the other trade is the Venom Unleashed Volume 1. This collects all the little one-shots that lead up to Absolute Carnage, like the Web of Venom issues, because it has Web of Venom, Venom, Carnage Born, Funeral Pyre, and Venom Unleashed. I have 2 of them in singles, but 2 of them I didn't have, so I'm going to go ahead and knock this out probably today as well. Had a $18 cover price and, prelude to Absolute Carnage. Alright, Venom Unleashed Volume 1. I'm not really sure what Volume 2 would be, unless they're going to do more Web of Venom books, but that's the cover. Traditional spine. Here's the back with the Venom dog. Here's the issues it collects, those Web of Venom issues. I have Funeral Pyre and Carnage Born, so I don't have Venom Unleashed or Venom, so we'll knock those out real quick and just make sure we're all caught up. And we'll continue to follow Absolute Carnage. Alright, Batman Dan, the oversized hardcover, which is the same height as an omnibus, but it is wider. It is that magazine-style format like the original single issues were. It has a pretty cool translucent-looking dust jacket. I've never really seen them do anything like this. But Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo. Yeah, I haven't read this yet, so I'm going to bring this down with these 2 trades after I film this and probably knock these out. I hear it's not the most accessible Batman book to read and that you might need to read it a couple times. But we'll take a look. We'll take a look at the edited Batwing. I know that's like a big deal for some reason. But this might be the first DC Black Label hardcover. This had a $30 cover price, collects the 3 issues of Batman Damned. Alright, here we go. Front of Batman Damned. Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo, DC Black Label. I have not read any of these Batman Damned issues yet, so we'll go ahead and just jump into that while I'm sick, laying in bed. Very cool Gotham wraparound cover. Batman Damned is hugely popular, man. They even started making statues of them and everything, like with this kind of face too, I think. Let's take a look to see that edited version here that everyone's talking about, right? Pretty sure it's in the first issue. The artwork is great. I'm a big fan of like a painted style, look, so looks great. Here we go. Yeah, I guess right here was like a silhouette of his piece there, but it got edited out. Oh well. I'm sure it doesn't affect the story. All right, now we're on to the Omnibus. It's funny, we had 3 Marvel Omnibus this month, all with white spines. We got the Golden Age Submariner Omnibus, which I always think is pretty cool to have this kind of history in the library here. They were expensive. This book was $150 on the cover price. We got it for 50% off through in-stock trades. Has stories from Marvel Comics #1, that kind of famous Human Torch cover, with Marvel Mystery Comics 2 through 31, which I believe just continues that run. Then you get Human Torch 2 through 6, Submariner Comics 1 through 4, All Winners 1 through 4, and the Finn stories from Daring Mystery Comics 7 and 8 and Comedy Comics 9. 80 years of Marvel. So they're pumping NAMOR, man. What does that mean? They have this book coming out, and then there's like a more modern run that an omnibus has been solicited. I think Omar over at Near Mint even got an early copy of it. So I'm telling you, man, they don't do this for nothing. You're probably going to see NAMOR in that Black Panther 2 like rumor has it. Let's take a look at some of the artwork. I like the dust jacket of this. There were 2. This is the direct market variant, and the regular one was like kind of just all black and blue. It looked like the Frank Miller Daredevil reprint. So I like this because I always like the covers to match the material that's on the inside, and this does that. You get a little forward on the character and some information on the creators. Got a very clean look to the omnibus, just white and blue. I'm sure this matches with that other dust jacket I was telling you about. So I guess it is kind of a wraparound cover here, right? Yeah. Very cool looking. Let's take a look at some of the artwork from the Golden Age in the 40s, y'all. Well, 1939 is when Marvel Comics #1 came out. I wonder if it's going to have the cover here. Yep, here you go. That's a true Holy Grail comic book. Because even if you have the money, it's very hard to even find people selling it. So look at the artwork. This looks like it was printed today, right? It doesn't look like it's 80 years old. So they have to clean it up. They even added like different effects. I'm sure it didn't look that good in the original book. And then back then it would have been on more newspaper type material. So to see it on bright white pages like this is the reason why I collect them. You get Android Human Torch here. I appreciate the work that's put into these books. Really preserving the history of Marvel Comics. Not even like this. Timely's Greatest, the Golden Age Submariner. Old school, y'all. A lot of collectors of these books, man, and all the covers kind of look similar. All right, another kind of old school book, this Marvel horror book that we've talked about a few times. We have it in hand. It's a large book. It has all those types of miscellaneous horror titles, along with some regular Marvel titles, like some Spider-Man issues in here, some Moon Knight issues, Fantastic Four and Avengers issues. But basically, it's a Marvel horror compilation book. Got some cool artwork on the actual hardcover itself here. But we'll take a look at it. I'll probably throw this up there next to like the Monster Omnibuses and Masters of Suspense Omnibus with all that kind of Silver Age goodness. This also had a $150 cover price. I think a lot of that has to do with printing material in omnibus format that has never been collected before. It has to be cleaned up. It has to be up to modern standards. So hence the expensive price tag. All right, Marvel Horror. So, I mean, it's a cool book. It's a compilation, so it's not like a chronological story or anything. Just has all these different horror monster type stories from all these titles like Strange Tales, Bizarre Adventures, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of a niche book for people that are into that genre. Nice artwork here on the front. The spine looks the same. In the back. That's got like an Alex Ross vibe, right? Let's see what we got here, guys. Alright, so you got a nice table of contents going on. These Tale of the Zombie books were like magazine style, black and white. I like just the black and green and white, it's cool. So those are black and white issues. Then you start getting into the Silver Age comic book stuff. Right here. Back to black and white. What is this, Werewolf by Night? Yeah. 40. Some Doctor Strange stuff here. Incredible Hulk. Look at Fing Fang Foom here. He's supposed to be coming out too in the new Shang-Chi movie, supposedly. But I have a feeling it'll be different than what we expect. Watch him be like a miniature, or who knows, right? Last one up. It's always nice to get a new Spider-Man Omnibus in the collection. This is the John Byrne Spider-Man Omnibus, which collects his material from Marvel Team Up. Some stuff from Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man Chapter 1, and then Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2. You get issues 1 through 18, which is kind of like the first half of the J. Michael Straczynski omnibus that kind of finished off that volume. My dust jacket came in a little messed up though, man. Like on the inside, I'll show you guys with the sky view. But I like the all red wraparound cover. That's pretty classy, right? So let's take a look at it. All right, Spider-Man by John Byrne. Here we go. Some nice graphics on the front and the back. I mentioned that my dust jacket was a little bit damaged, as you can see right here. It was bent over. What are you going to do? So we got some information about John Byrne. Also, because he had writing by Chris Claremont here. I guess we'll look at what it collects here. See all these Marvel Team-Up issues, Amazing Spider-Man issues with an annual, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man Chapter 1, 0 through 12. I do like this wraparound cover. I do like John Byrne's art. I especially like his Wolverine stuff. But yeah, anything he did Marvel, I'm into. The red on the inside. Got a good Maximum Carnage vibe going on here. Table of contents. So you start off with his Marvel Team-Up stuff. This is a little bit older material here. Oh, you get your boy Super Scroll. Murder World with Arcade. Still in Marvel Team Up. You got some Man-Thing action. Then it's going to jump over to that looks like Amazing Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man here. Chapter 1 to the AF-15 cover homage. So it gets more modern here. Amazing Spider-Man, so issue 3. So this is the run where it ends around what, I forget if it was issue 500 or so. Here's issue 1. Which one was this? Anyway, because issue 36 was the 9/11 issue. So late 90s, early 2000s. I don't hear the best thing about this run. I know this is when Mary Jane leaves, and I think Aunt May gets sick or something like that, and I don't know. We'll give it a read and do a review. All right, y'all, that was the haul for today. Sorry, my enthusiasm isn't really there. Like I said, I'm feeling a little sick. And it was nice because the tracking was saying this was supposed to arrive on Monday, and it came here today, Saturday. So that was a nice surprise by FedEx. Let me know what you guys think about the haul in the comments below. Make sure to drop that like. And if you're not, subscribe to the channel for more daily content, which includes omnibus hauls like this with a nice overview. And if you are subscribed, hit that join button, man, right underneath this video to become one of our members. We are at 98 members right now, and we're going to do a huge giveaway at 100 members. So we'll probably already hit that by the time this video comes out, but we offer a lot of perks and bonuses for those features, so make sure to check that out. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.